The Midwest breeds a wide variety of athletes. The diversity of athleticism can be attributed to the sporadic and ever-changing weather conditions that in the colder months force athletes to go inside. I was given the opportunity to speak with one of the talented wrestlers in our community, Miles Clapp. I'm here with
Miles Clapp.
And you're a wrestler?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been wrestling for, Miles?
So I've been wrestling since about my 7th grade year. That's when I first got started wrestling through the middle school and then also a little bit of the kids club at Mattoon.
So what was the motivation to start wrestling? Just because it was available, or was there anything else? Yeah,
I think originally I had seen the wrestling team as a 6th grader, and I thought that was really neat. And I never really got involved. But then through talking with the director of the kids club program, Mike Bonnick, who's been a great help and a really big proponent of wrestling in Mattoon. That kind of is what got myself started, and then led to my brother eventually also starting to wrestle as well.
So obviously wrestling takes massive amounts of physical conditioning. You know, you practice a lot, you run a lot, it takes a lot of it takes a lot to grapple. You know, it takes a lot out of you. You know,
Absolutely.
It's physically draining, and not a lot of people realize that, how physically exhausting it is to feel the weight of people on you. But with that physical conditioning, do you think the mental conditioning has helped you in not in wrestling, but if, for example, here at Lift?
Absolutely. So, along with physically strong people, you know, you have to be a mentally strong person as well to push yourself. I think that's true for just about anything that you do, especially if you want to be successful in what you do. Here at Lift, it's no different. You know, that sort of mental capacity to just continue to keep going, pushing, that really plays a big role in my life. And I think that has sort of grown outside of just wrestling. You know, not only do I want to be, physically fit, but I want to be mentally fit. So that kind of portrays throughout the rest of my life as well.
Yeah. And do you think that setting of a wrestling team, and although it's an individual sport, do you feel like that makes you a better leader because you are on the leadership floor? Do you think that helps with being a leader to people? And
yeah, so absolutely. I'm a senior, obviously, this year, so there's a lot more important of a leadership role, especially because I have, freshmen that look up to myself as well as the other senior leaders, whether that be warming us up in practice or getting us ready to go at an actual meet, just like we had last night. We go
you
up.
had a meet last night?
Yeah, we had a meet last night, and we'll have another one again tonight. At home, but the leadership skills transfer absolutely, and I can really see how my leadership skills affect the rest of the team, as well as the other senior leaders, how their leadership affects the rest of the team. So yeah,
and that transfers too. It creates a cycle of good leaders if you
absolutely. I mean. Something we talk a lot about on the leadership floor is creating, a high trust atmosphere, which is something that a wrestling team has.
Not afraid to make mistakes because it's
right. Absolutely. I mean, while we're out there wrestling individually, our direct impact on the team is very noticeable. It comes down on a dual meet. All of your points as a team add up, and one or two missed matches could really hurt you in the end.
So really,
absolutely, yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Thank you, Miles, for coming. Good luck with your matches tonight and the rest of the season. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate having me.